Taurus, how are you? Thank you for joining me for your March general read. If you're new to tarot, then you might benefit from reading the descriptions box, okay, because that will free me up to just get straight into this reading without any of the gumph at the start, okay? It's the Taurus Collective for March, please. Ooh, okay. All that glitters in reverse and flexible in reverse. Interesting. Fool's gold, somebody wearing a mask, someone trying to be someone that they're not. There could be some embellishing of the truth or themselves. It's in reverse. I'm getting with this one, Taurus, that you've exposed somebody here. It's like you've exposed their fakeness. There's something about this that tells me that their facade is out there in the world for everybody to see. Interesting. And flexible in reverse, it says open-minded and adaptable, willing to learn new things, and a happy compromise. So you're unable to compromise with someone. Now, with this being a general read, this could be literally anything, okay? This could be love and romance, this could be familial love, this could be a situation at work, so we could be talking about your boss, and cross-watchers, we could be talking about a Taurus that's doing this to you, right? But let's get into it. You've exposed someone. You've shone a light on the true personality of another, and it's not nice, it's not pretty. There's definitely a lot of exposing in this read already. This is someone who is completely incapable of seeing the point of view of another individual. They're incapable of seeing the other side of the coin. This is someone who is very selfish, very single-minded. They can be quite short-tempered as well. They feel threatened by you, Taurus. They absolutely and utterly feel threatened by you because you're a truth teller. You're the one that exposes the lies as and when you see them. This can also be you seeing someone else for the first time in this light as well. Like you could be realizing that someone around you is not even a fraction of who they say they are. I'm getting a name that's coming through here. Now, depending on your age, you might not get this reference. Walter Smitty. You're dealing with a character who is a Walter Smitty. It's someone, I think it was from a film. It's someone who basically makes out that they're this, that and the next, they're God's gift, and that they're none of those things. Like for real. It's someone who has completely and utterly fabricated their entire life. That's Walter Smitty. That's the type of character that you've got here in your energy, Taurus. And you've either exposed them for what they truly are, or you're seeing this for the first time. Okay, either way, it's come to light, which is, you know, that's a really, really good thing, because nobody wants to live a lie or in a lie. So this exposing of the truth is such a good thing, very necessary. It can cause a lot of pain, but it's necessary. Okay, the truth will out, and the truth has come out. Taurus, if this has not happened yet, this is going to happen within the month of March, like for real. So whoever this is that you're dealing with, Taurus, they need to look out. You know, they need to be really, really careful about getting on the wrong side of you, because you've got all of the cards in your hand. You have got this power to expose someone for who they truly are. Interesting. Okay. Can we look further into Taurus's energy, please? Taurus, please, for March. Ooh, That was a bit forceful. Okay, Four of Swords, Libra energy. Two of Wands, it's Aries. It's Mars in Aries. And the Three of Wands, Sun in Aries. Okay. With this Four of Swords, I'm getting this as you being really careful at this point in time, Taurus, because you know full well that you can destroy someone here. I'm not seeing that you've done this yet, but you're considering it. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. You're massively considering it. Two of Wands, three. Oh, okay. Six of Wands is Leo. Strength is Leo. Ten of Cups, Pisces. Nine of Coins, Virgo. You can feel in your gut, Taurus, that you're doing the right thing here. You can feel it. That there is a battle that's taking place in your conscience. Because usually you're really sweet-natured, right? You have tried to put yourself in their position. Like you've tried to see this from their angle, and it still doesn't make sense to you as to why they're the way that they are. Some of you absolutely could be dealing with Aries. We've had something similar that just came out for their read. Now I've taken an hour break in between these reads. I've cleared all the cards, I've shuffled through them all, and it's coming out very, very similar. You could have Aries someplace in your own chart as well. That's always a possibility. You're battling here with your conscience about what the right thing to do in this situation would be. But you know it, on the same token, you know that you cannot allow this individual to continue lying. You can't sit back and do nothing as well. It would be a huge injustice to everybody around you that you love and care about to allow them to continue down this this path of fantasy. I am seeing that you have tried to compromise with this individual. You have tried it and it didn't work. Strength. You're going to come out on top in this situation though. You will do. Ten of Cups, Nine of Coins. For some of you, this is pertaining to your long-term happiness. Ten of Cups, Nine of Coins. It's like you know the truth underneath everything. You know what's real, you know what's fake. There's too much BS from this individual. They might have sold you a dream as well, like they might have sold you a lie. See outside influences affecting Taurus, please. Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. Wish fulfillment. Yeah. Being sold a dream. Being promised that something was going to go one way and instead it went the complete opposite way. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Seven of Cups, Scorpion energy. Seven of Swords, Aquarian, and Ten of Wands, Sagittarius. Two sevens. It's not great. And this is an outside influence. This is someone who is doing this in your direction. Again, really, really similar to the Aries read. You were sold a dream, you were sold a fantasy, and then we're seeing a broken promise. Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, and it's left you in that sort of Ten of Wands energy, you know, wondering, well, what happens now? How do I carry myself forward from this point on? It's not great. Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. Why is this here, please, for Taurus? There's a liar. There's a liar in your energy. Ace of Coins is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Two of Wands, Aries. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. Five of Wands is Leo. Five of Swords, it's Aquarian. Two fives, again, two sevens and two fives. Nine of Wands, Sagittarian, the Empress, Divine Feminine, Earth and Libra. Taurus and Libra. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Two of Swords, Libra. For some of you, this is pertaining to an individual that you might have had a child with. Might have, with the Empress being here. Again, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, or if you identify as anything else, makes no difference, okay? That there is no gender in tarot. It's just literally the Empress is someone who is a very motherly energy. It's someone who could be a parent or a boss or something like that. There's some kind of an authority. You're feeling really, really defensive, Taurus. Really defensive. It's like you're trying to figure out the what was fact and what was fiction from this individual. It could be, for those of you where this is someone that you had a family with, this read will really hit hard, because it's like you've had a family with an individual that you didn't really know, and it's like that ultimate betrayal, you know, because you'd be attached now to this individual for the rest of your life, because there's a family involved. So the two fives and the two sevens do concern me very, very much so. It's like you've got lies, manipulation, mind games being played here, then you've got confusion here, daydreaming as well, and then you've got jealousy, arguments, and more mind games and manipulation here. Competitive as well. So someone feels that they constantly have to win. This is a horrendous situation that you've been put in, Taurus. Absolutely horrendous, and there's no easy fix for this. Like there is no clear path out of this Ten of Wands for you. You've got a lot that's going on right now, and it feels like this is junk that someone else has put onto you as well. It feels really, really unfair, really unfair. What's the outcome here, please, for Taurus? I am feeling really strongly, though, Taurus, that you're going to be exposing this individual throughout the month of March. You're going to be exposing them for the liar and the cheat and the manipulator that they really, truly are. It's like you're sick and tired of this individual seeming to win at life when all they do is go around and destroy others. Right, Ace of Wands is fire, so it's Aries, Leo, Sag. Nine of Wands is Sagittarius, it's Moon in Sagittarius. The Eight of Coins is Sun in Virgo. The Six of Swords is Aquarius, and the Five of Swords is more Aquarius. Yeah, so this is your outcome, basically. This is going to end up in a huge argument. So Taurus, if you can take backup copies of the communication that is coming into you from that individual, you're being strongly advised here to take copies of everything. It's not about being paranoid or anything like that. It's about defending yourself, okay? Nine of Wands. This is about defense now. This is about protecting yourself, protecting your future, self-preservation, right? You're going to have to be really, really careful about your communication. Be careful about who it is that you trust at this point in time as well. Again, it's not to make you paranoid. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know, to be fair. A lot of you are just maybe attracted to the title of this video for some kind of validation. Okay, you already know who it is that you're dealing with. You already know what type of individual they are. You already know that they will stop at nothing to make sure that they come out on top. They're far too accustomed at coming out on top, and I'm feeling that they're going to get the shock of a lifetime. So proof, if you can gather your proof and your evidence, then you will be absolutely fine. The blockage, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. The blockage is about that's all about not being able to pin someone down. That's a blockage. I'm feeling that that's a blockage for whoever it is that you're dealing with, Taurus. You've been really, really clever not to fall for any kind of trap. You've kept yourself moving. So it's been difficult for them to lure you in to their trap. What's under there? Knight of Cups, Pisces energy, Temperance, Sagittarius, Three of Cups, Cancerian, and the Chariot, Cancerian. Yeah, there's... What I'm seeing here is the blockage. They're about to come in with some kind of attempt at a reconciliation, right? But you know that it's complete BS. You might have been used at some point by this individual as I want to say flying monkey. You might have been used as a flying monkey for this individual, and you realised quite quickly what was going on. And when their game was up, you bolted, you cut off communication with them, you made yourself inaccessible to them, basically, because you were not going to be used anymore by this individual. But now they're coming back in to try and get you back on their team, as it were. And I'm using that turn of phrase because that's the type of mentality of the individual that you're dealing with. It's like they're trying... They're offering you poisoned cake. That's what I'm seeing. On the face of it, it looks like a kind, sweet and loving offer, but underneath that, it's poison, because it's all engineered basically to get you back on their side, get you back in their team, so that they can continue to use you as their flying monkey again. It's an interesting read, and again, it's really, really similar to the Aries read. I'm quite shocked at that. It's for Taurus, please. Have guidance for Taurus, please. Whoa, okay. So you've got mingle. Go to places that pique your interest, attend social gatherings, talk to or meet new people. That might have to take place online, depending on your current area and whatever restrictions are in place for you. That could well be online. This is saying to me that the best thing that you could do right now, Taurus, is to communicate with like-minded individuals. So whenever you come across characters like this, you will find that they have left a trail of devastation in their wake. You can follow that trail of devastation that they've left, and you could talk to them and find out their stories and, you know, kind of build up your arsenal through communicating with those that they have destroyed. Enemy of thy enemy? Yeah, it's that. You've then got relational abuse. It came out in reverse. So this is someone who is very, very narcissistic and abusive. Someone who, quite frankly, judging by the cards that came out in your tarot with all them 5s and 7s, quite a dangerous individual as well. Notice the red flags that may be emotional, physical or sexual or even financial in nature. Ask for help in situation. Now, with that coming out in reverse, You're being protected here, Taurus, from being thrown back into that situation. Okay, so you know how I was saying that you were having a battle with your conscience at this point in time about whether or not you should expose this individual to everybody else. Don't feel guilty for speaking your truth. And we have had that out in your read before. For some of you, that was pertaining to a member of your family rather than a love interest. Never ever feel guilty for speaking your truth, especially for those of you where you have been abused and your abuser's making a return. Meditate. Meditate daily. Follow your intuition, find inner peace and balance alone or with a partner. Meditate. Keep your vibe high. Don't allow yourself to be used and manipulated. You know what's up with this individual, right? Don't allow them to pull you out of your center. Don't allow them to pull you out of your peace. It's for Taurus, please. Healing message for Taurus, please. For some of you, this individual's had a bit of a struggle trying to find you again. Some of you might have changed your name. You might have changed your address. You've made it as difficult as you possibly could for this individual to pin you down. So try not to allow all of that work that you've already done to get yourself away from that situation. Don't allow that all to be in vain, okay, by letting them back in. Right, so with these cards, I always say that you get 3 messages with these. You get your first message that comes from the creator of the deck. Your second and most important message comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. Now, with this Animal Kingdom card, when you look at the card, which of these animals is really popping for you specifically, because there are additional messages that come with each of these different animals depending on which one is screaming out to you the loudest. Okay, so it says keep it simple and stay focused and listen to your instincts. When we witness the wonder of the animal kingdom, we become still and present with the natural cycle of life. Animals are loving, brave and fierce, and they live by their instincts. Animals have their own medicine and share its properties with us when we connect to them in spirit. All animals in their natural state are happy and driven with purpose. Animals are great teachers. They love unconditionally and work together to provide their pack or family groups with security, safety, food and shelter. They only take what they need to survive. Animals live in harmony with nature and maintain a balanced environment without human interference. They know when to rest, hunt, and move in perfect order. Right now, the animal kingdom is encouraging you to follow your own path. Living in the present gives us more time during our day because we're not consumed by fears of the future or the past. Resetting you to your natural state of being, spending time with animals can ground your energy into the present. Getting back to your primal instincts encourages confidence and surety with others as you know where you stand as an individual. Simplicity is called for now, so take a step away from material endeavours, go back to basics and bare essentials for clarity and peace of mind. Rest. The animals ask you to stay focused and balanced. Spend time in nature and connect to the animals around you. Stop and listen to their chatter, music, song and dance. They will share messages of healing and wisdom whenever you choose to listen. Connect to your power animal for guidance. It has messages for you now. Focus on this card. Which animal are you drawn to? This will identify the medicine of the animal kingdom that you need right now. So for those of you where the bear was really popping for you, it says hibernation, strength and confidence. Some challenges lie ahead. okay? So be prepared to fight for the right thing. For those of you where the wolf was the first thing that you noticed, then your message is seeing the truth, be cautious and follow your intuition. So seeing the truth for what it really is, basically. For those of you where the owl was your first animal that you noticed, then your message is higher wisdom, observation, dreaming and transition. So you'll be receiving a lot of messages from behind the veil at this point in time, and pay very, very close attention to your dreams. Some of you might have dreamt that this individual was making their return, and that dream was quite prophetic as well. It's coming true, basically. You had a prophetic dream. For those of you where the deer was the first animal that you noticed, then your message is family, gentleness, unconditional love and speed. So focusing on the members of your family that you love and cherish, and to help keep them protected as well. And for those of you where the eagle was the first animal that you noticed, then your message is all about perspective, a call to source and patience. So you would be advised at this time to take the higher ground and to not engage in any kind of argument with this particular individual, okay? Interesting. So lots of different paths there for lots of different Tauruses and for your particular storyline. Always follow your instincts with everything. I'm a huge advocate of following your instincts and your intuition, remembering that they're both quite different. Listen to your body. Like, what signals is your physical body giving you about this individual, okay? Your body will tell you everything that you need to know about someone. Like, they will tell you whether or not you're in a safe situation or if you're in a dodgy situation. You know, you really pay close attention to your physical body and the signs that's given to you about them. You know that you're being led into a trap though, Taurus. You know it. Right, stop talking. Before I read anything else, for those of you who are new to my channel, this is the part where it can get really sweary, okay? So stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. Also, this deck is completely interchangeable, so it's up to you, Taurus, about how you divvy out these cards, all right? Works in the same way as the entire tarot. It could be completely in reverse, or there could be little snippets that are for you and other snippets that are for the individual that you're dealing with, right? Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. For most of you, yeah, that's the individual that's here. Fuck fear. It'll lie to your face. Taurus, if this individual makes any kind of threats to you, then that's them making a huge mistake, all right? Because if anyone threatens your life, your safety, your stability, anything like that, that's actually illegal in a lot of countries, okay? Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up, you're missing some cool shit. So there's better things for you to be focused on other than this individual. And some good shit's about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. So again, if you feel guilty about getting this particular individual into any kind of trouble, Taurus, don't feel guilty for that. Don't. In fact, a lot of you have got a huge part to play in justice being done. It's for Taurus, please. Okay. Never settle. Yeah. Never settle. Interesting. Wow. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, so I just wanted to do this extra segment at the end of the videos to explain my table theme throughout the month of March. So my table theme is dedicated to a really beautiful, kind soul. She's called Karen. I'm not going to give her full name, obviously, because I would like to protect her full identity, but she's called Karen and she's from the Maliseet tribe, which means the people of the beautiful river. And she sent me this, I hope I can pronounce it correctly. She sent me this Willamaskill, which is sweet grass, and it's grown in her territory, and it's actually one of their 4 sacred medicines, so it's really, really special. She taught me how to use it properly and how to look after it, and she also sent this beautiful dream catcher as well, and that was actually handmade by a Mi'kmaq elder, and I keep this on my wall close to me at all times. And she also sent me this beautiful handmade card as well. I am completely and utterly grateful for her kindness and her generosity. It's absolutely incredible, and that's why I wanted to dedicate this month's theme purely to Karen and to her tribe and to her people, to her culture. It's honestly to have these items that are so utterly special is just so incredible. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud as well. So thank you so much, Karen. Waliwan.